Alright, Shalom. Ariel back at you with another video, Akim. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kwadash. Double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the sincere Akim. Rise up, Kwam Yashrala to the house of David. Yeah, we're in the year 2020. A lot of things been happening. There's a lot of news, man. Storm, Hurricane Alex. That's the latest I've heard. I've been previously watching the news over there in Spain. So-called Hurricane Alex just hit over there, leveling the ground and flooding up the place. With over in America, the Trump fiasco continues with the not wearing the mask and them putting fear into people. Whether it's true or not, he had SARS, Corona. Whether it's true or not, they say they ushered him into the hospital for tests and to be examined and for caution's sake. Whether it's a scare tactic or not, you know, with Esau, you know, he's a repetitive liar. So you just gotta watch him and keep your eye on him. So we're gonna start with this video. Boy hit Karen with taekwondo kick, then bounced. Yeah, because the Karens, your time, you've had your fun, man. All you Karens and Darrens reaping off the white supremacy. It shows that we're at the end, man. People ain't got time for this folly anymore. So I want to show you this clip here. Introduced by Tariq Nasheed on the social media. Let's get straight into it. And I was laughing when I saw this, man. This guy, I'm gonna entitle this video "Snake in the Eagle's Shadow." Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. Let's watch this, man. Take it back. Let's take it back.
Yapping and splaining. Black people be sitting up here. Why are you messing with me? KarenKeychain.com. Okay, you see I got it on my keychain. KarenKeychain.com. KarenKeychain.com. Yeah, you know, black folks, when we get accosted by these Karens, black folks be sitting up here yapping and splaining. Black people be sitting up here. Why are you messing with me? I live here. Why are you talking to me like this, Karen? These random Karens be walking up on black folks and we sit up here entertaining them. Hey, Karen, I'm supposed to swim. Ain't nothing wrong with me swimming in the swimming pool with my kids. So we sit up and play the game with these Karens. So this Karen tried to run up on a Chinese man or an Asian man. A Karen walked up on an Asian man. I don't know where this is. Looked like an airport or something. I don't know where it is. But she walked up on an Asian man and he didn't really have too much to say. Look. My nigga, one more time, damn.
Oh, boy.
My nigga gave her.
Yeah, the way he bounced, man. You know, he could have been a jag. He moved swift. That was a swift move, man. Yeah. Karen get hit by taekwondo kick. Then Mohab or Amnon bounced. So-called Chinese man or Japanese man. He bounced, man. So yes. Yeah, he didn't have no time for no folly, man. That scripture comes to mind, man. Psalm 55 and 20 says, he put forth his hands against such to be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Yeah. Amnon, man. Amnon or Moab. He said, me no speak of the English. That shit ain't gonna work on me. Me no speak of the English. There, that shit ain't gonna work on me. Yeah, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Or her, or Karen, or Darren. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn sword. Yeah, but like I say, it didn't work on him. Me no speak of the English. You ain't gonna do that with me, mate. It ain't gonna work. Let's see how you deal with these Karens. This is how you deal with Karens. Look like to the left, to the left. That was a to the left kick, boy. As Beyonce said, to the left, boy. How you deal with these Karens? Before they try their softer than oil, their words are smoother than butter. You know, you eliminate the threat. I ain't got time for that folly. This is what you do.
A Karen walked up on an Asian man. I don't know where this is. Looked like an airport or something. I don't know where it is. But she walked up on an Asian man and he didn't really have too much to say. Look.
Me not speaking the English. Excuse me not speaking the English. Play that again, man.
So this Karen tried to run up on a Chinese man or an Asian man. A Karen walked up on an Asian man. I don't know where this is. Looked like an airport or something. I don't know where it is. But she walked up on an Asian man and he didn't really have too much to say. Look.
Bam! Bam! One more time. Taekwondo kick. Send that bitch for flying for miles, boy.
Karen walked up on an Asian man. I don't know where this is. Looked like an airport or something. I don't know where it is. But she walked up on an Asian man and he didn't really have too much to say. Look.
Bam! Right. Bang on point, boy. Yeah. Me not speak of the English. Don't try that shit with me. You're white privilege. And we're going to look up the word anyway. Karen. Because people are getting fed up with these Karens, man. Darren's going all over the world with their white privilege. Let's check it out, man. The word Karen. Just all you do is just Google the word Karen. And this is what happens. This is what comes up. Let's check this word out, man. The word Karen. So yeah, Amnon said, "No, man, don't try that shit with me. I know what you do over there in America. Don't come here with that shit. Don't try that shit with me, mate." Karen. He says Karen is a derogative term, I'm butchering the word, used in the United States as other English-speaking countries for a woman, and another English-speaking country for a woman perceived as entitled or demanding beyond the scope of what is appropriate. Right, that's that white privilege, isn't it? Or necessary. A common stereotype is that of a white woman who uses her privilege to demand her own way at the expense of others. So he eliminated the Karen. He said, "Nah, don't try that with me. That ain't gonna work, man." The prerogative term used in the United States or other English-speaking countries for a woman perceived as entitled or demanding beyond the scope of what is appropriate or necessary. A narcissistic bitch. That's what you. That's how I would describe a Karen. A narcissistic, self-entitled bitch. Appropriate or necessary. A common stereotype is that of a white woman, a Edomite woman, who uses her privilege to demand her own way at the expense of others. Amnon wasn't having it. Amnon or Moab decided he didn't have the patience for that shit. Or he wasn't going to be manipulated. So he used some snake in the eagle's shadow, man. Yeah, snake in the eagle's shadow. He brought it to the bitch. Yeah, and that's the man there. You know, that's the man there. Hung Jung Lee. There's the man with the kicks. He's known for his kicks. While he was in one of his rehearsals, his kicks were so powerful. Allegedly killed a man with those kicks. You know, because he was a fighter who learn to become an actor. Usually they get actors, but you know, that know a little bit of kung fu, and they use them to carry out their roles. An actor who acts as a fighter, but in this case he was a true fighter that became an actor, and he was known for his kicks. Yeah. Hung Jung Lee, that's him there in the Snake and the Eagle shadow, man, fighting Jackie Chan. The man with the lethal kicks, the deadly kicks. Yeah, you see him in a lot of those old school kung fu movies, and he usually plays the bad guy. Very rarely does he play a good guy. He's got that look about him, that severe. He's got that killer look about him. Yeah, and I liked him as an actor. Always liked him as an actor. When we used to go to, back in the days, late night kung fu movies and watch their movies there. So yeah, the Karen got a taste of that Snake and the Eagle shadow kick, man. Hung Jung Lee kick. She got a taste of it. You know, and she went for miles. I'm gonna end off with some precepts, man. There's another precept, because this shows the end of Esau's reign, and white privilege is slipping out of your grip, Karens and Darrens. It's the end of your reign. We're at the end, and that's how you do it, man. That's how you deal with it. That's how Amnon, Moab dealt with it. Me not speaking English. Sorry, me not speaking English. Bam. That's how you dealt with it, man. Ain't got time for no folly, man.
Karen walked up on an Asian man. I don't know where this is. Looked like an airport or something. I don't know where it is. But she walked up on an Asian man, and he didn't really have too much to say. Look.
Me not speaking English. Yeah. Precept comes to mind. Obadiah, and we're going to read 15. Esau, your kingdom is slipping away. Edomite man and Edomite woman. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done. Right. So we're going to be doing this back to you in our kingdom. We're going to have our way with you. Whatever we want to do, we're going to be able to do it. You know, you understand? For all the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Reward shall return upon thine own head. You understand? Yeah, we're going to reward the reward. We're going to return it upon your own head. We're going to jump up to 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. That's all of them. We're going to burn them. We'll jump down to 18. Just to finish it off. It explains it very well. In Obadiah 18 it says, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. Yeah, you're going to burn up. And that's what they used to do in the 18th century with the Edomite, the witches, because there was a lot of witches over here in England. And even if you were suspected of being a witch, they take you and burn you up. Yeah, fire, and the house of Jacob for fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. Yeah, we're going to set them alight and burn them up, man. Just like the old, back in the 18th century. Burn them at the stake, burn them alive. And that's what he used to do to witches. And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining in the house of Esau. For the Lord hath spoken it. Yeah. 15 again, to end it off. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done upon thee. The reward shall return upon thine own head. So that's what's happening now. The reward is returning upon your own heads, man. All what you have done shall be done back upon you. As I always say, you know, at the end of my videos, for the most part, everything they've done to us, past, present and future, may it fall upon their own head. So yes, man, the taekwondo kick, you know, that's what he said, man. Don't try that shit with me, that smooth talk, and that, don't try that slick with me, that slickness with me, because it ain't gonna work. Bow. Bow. So I'm gonna end it there, man. You know, that just shows that we're at the end of Esau's kingdom. the Edomite man and the Edomite woman. Your white privilege is going out the window. We looked at the definition of the word Karen, you know, and the white privilege, the narcissistic behavior, self of entitlement is creeping away from you, slipping away from you. So I'm going to end it there. I'm going to say, Kala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yehoshai, the Wadati Yahweh Ba'Shem Yehoshai, for giving me the spirit to do this video. Rise up to the house of David. Shalak Ram be upon all the wicked, everything they've done to us, past, present, and future, as we just looked at, gonna fall upon their own head. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yehoshai. Aita, Babu Gashah. To what I fear my prayer, to what man. Shalom to all the Akim.